Only 12 years old, but already with a full-time job. Ever since his family fled shelling in eastern Ghouta and relocated here in this industrial area south of Damascus, Uthman's life changed radically. He's gone from having his nose buried in books to getting his hands dirty every day.
Ever since things started to happen, my father lost his health, so my brother and I had to help our parents. It's like we became adults with children of our own, but we have to give our salaries to our parents.
Others have had to take up arms. Yasser Nabhan even lost a limb in the process. This 38-year-old joined a rebel brigade in Aleppo at the start of the conflict, losing his foot in clashes 2 years ago. Before the war, he owned a fabric shop in the old city.
I had clients from all over, Syria, Sudan, Libya, but because of the war and the regime's arbitrary shelling, the market I worked in was completely ravaged. I can't even walk into the city anymore, despite all the memories I still have there. Now the streets are dangerous because of snipers and non-discriminatory shelling.
Some Syrians chose to leave the country altogether to find safety. Khalid Halani fled Damascus 2 years ago, crossing the border into neighbouring Lebanon. His family has been making ouds, a string instrument commonly used in Middle Eastern music, for more than a century. Khalid wants to carry on the family tradition, but his production has dropped by 80%.
Our conditions do not allow us to plan ahead. We live on a day-to-day basis. But if we did want to think about the future, we'd all try to go home. Thanks to God, we'll be able to rebuild everything that has been destroyed because we have the will for it.
The Syrian conflict has left more than 270,000 people dead and forced millions to flee areas devastated by bombing and clashes, leaving some of its victims longing for the life they had to leave behind.